Finally happened. We got a professional matchup because it was such an interesting matchup in college. But Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky went to Indiana to take on the Fever and Caitlyn Clark. So this game, 1 point win for the Fever. So they get their first home run. They get the second win of the year. And that's not what everybody's talking about. The game was pretty good, but you got some controversial pieces in there with Caitlyn Clark, as you see right there, takes a takes a little bit of a nudge. I guess we'll say just a tad bit of a nudge, and gets knocked down. So everybody's been talking about this and having opinions about it. And here's how I feel, on it. And I've said this before. Are they going against? Let me go to the side for a second. And also, it was Camila Cardoso debut, which she did pretty good. I think she had 11 points in like 18 minutes. So props to her for a really strong debut. But going back to this matchup, because even Caitlyn and Angel Reese had a run in and everything. This is basketball, ladies and gentlemen. Competitive basketball. How many times do I gotta say this? Is that when you come in and you've been ordained by other people, Caitlyn has not come in here at any point in time and said, I'm the ish. That's not what she said. She's coming in, but she's trying to be, and she's accomplishing things, and it's still early in her career. And Angel Reese is the same as anything. Hey man, I ain't finna just give it to you. You're gonna have to earn it. And that's what these players are doing now with the bump that we just saw on there. Yeah, that was unneeded. That was you could say, too much, if you will. But we've seen basketball players, do too much on the court as well. It's not like she picked her up and suplexed her and everything. But Caitlyn is doing what she's supposed to do. You got to go back at it. Now, Matt Barnes said something that stuck out to me. I was like, I didn't even think about that. He said, "Where's Caitlyn's teammates at?" When she getting knocked down to the ground and getting foul hard and everything, where's her teammates to kind of step in and get in some of these other players' face? Because she is your superstar. She is the franchise at this point, right? Protect your superstar. We've seen that in other sports. So yeah, I kind of agree with Matt on that. Like, yeah, I ain't saying you gotta go in there, uh give somebody a two-piece or anything like that. But yeah, Caitlyn been taking some real hard fouls, and then none of her teammates don't seem like they say anything. Maybe I'm missing something or whatever. But going back to the game because I'm getting sidetracked. It was a great game. I look forward to more of these games between those two. I look forward to the Fever getting better. Again, they're playing the top teams. It's only so many teams, so you always kind of seeing the top teams over and over and over. But they're going to get better. The Sky is going to get better. This rivalry is going to get better, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just don't. I just think we're putting way too much into it, and way too much of our personal feelings into this matchup. And let's just leave it as basketball. Mo, I know you love women's basketball. You may have something that you want to say on this. If not, I'll move on.
I agree with Matt, and that's the first thing I thought about. I'm like, why, you know, where are the girls? But you know what I thought about when I saw it? Because I don't know if you heard the same rumors, but it ain't all good in that locker room, right? I think when she
Mm-hmm.
came in, a lot of those girls may have felt some animosity. They put a lot of hype around her. And I hope that's not the case because regardless of whether you like it or not, she's your teammate. She's the star. And a lot of people are dubbing her the star of the league and the face of the league and the savior of the league. And you
Mm-hmm.
can't let that happen. But they didn't want that problem, man. They didn't want that problem with them girls, man. That's why they didn't step up. But I do feel like Chicago is going to get much better, much quicker than Indiana will because it's a bad team. But Caitlin Clark, your numbers are going to look good because, she's that good. But I don't know, man. I can't wait. I'm waiting on maybe 2 or 3 years down the road. I want to see what it looked like.
Yeah, and so and they threw out this stat. I think it was 150 points and some other stuff in the first 10 games, and the only other person that's done that is Sabrina UNESCO. So obviously those comparison things are started. But what you were talking about, Mo, as far as like the locker room. Okay, here's my thing. Is that locker room though? And I'm not asking you to answer that question because you don't have the answer. But is is that locker room? Is it more of teammates just tired of everybody else, or is there some type of evidence that Caitlyn has came in there and just was like, yeah, I'm that, or whatever. Now, if that's the case, then yeah, you got it. You got a problem. But then some of that also is that look, you're not carrying, the weight that she is that was put on her. Not that because I don't remember. You tell me. I don't ever remember her coming out speaking as if she was that ish like that.
Yeah,
Obviously, we play and everything, but and look, Caitlyn has got away with some stuff herself, and got the benefit of the doubt, and we've seen that, and that happens
right.
when people put favorite. Michael Jordan could tell the rep, "Hey, he fouled me," and then they'd be like, "I believe you," and they just give somebody a foul. So
But see, it don't matter if she's saying it or not, right? She's not gonna do that. She didn't come out
mhm.
and say that I'm the one, right? But what are you doing to not necessarily change that narrative, but let your teammates know? Listen, I hear what everybody's saying. That's cool. Listen, it's us. It's about us, right?
Yeah,
You
I
want to,
agree.
as the leader of the team, as the face of that team, you want to make sure that we glued together tight, right?
Yeah,
You want to
I
make
agree.
sure that when we get out there, it's all about the team, right? However many players on this roster. So, and you need that because in moments like this, that's when you're going to need your teammates to rally around you and defend you, right? So,
Yeah,
yeah. I
that's a
mean, and,
valid
and
point.
listen, that's just the cross you got to carry. That's your burden to bear because you came in this league as the number one pick. You came in this league as okay. We about to build this market, that we call the WNBA up, and we gonna do it with you.